Hi guys, Max here from Riding Everest. Today, on our third video vlog, again coming from the Impact Hub here in Birmingham, we've got my girlfriend, Candy Parfit. Say hi, Candy.
Hi.
So today we're here to talk about kind of why I'm deciding because Candy's also going with me, why we're going up to Everest Base Camp, to obviously to raise money for RDA, but more broadly, what are kind of like the motivations behind why we're doing this. So I think maybe I'll kick off.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I think for me, I think it's really about kind of changing perceptions of disability. So you see so few representations of disabled people, in kind of like media, kind of like both in the UK and more broadly across the world.
Yeah, I remember when we first got together, when I was telling people about you, the only frame of reference they had was that film where the disabled guy goes off to the euthanasia clinic at the end, and they were like, oh, it's just like that film, and I was going, well, I hope not.
It's not like that film, don't worry. So yeah, and that's obviously kind of really damaging to society, where society has no kind of perceptions of disabled people. How are they going to know how to interact with them? So for instance, actually just last week, I think a report by Scope came out which said I think 2/3 of people are uncomfortable interacting with disabled people or communicating with disabled people.
Yeah, and 1/4 of people say that the reason they're avoiding talking to disabled people is because they wouldn't know what to say, or they wouldn't know how to communicate with them, which I think really boils down to exactly that same thing. If there's no representation, if you're not coming into contact with people and you're not seeing them around you, either in the media or in your everyday life, then how are you going to know how to talk to them and whether it's okay to ask questions and satisfy your curiosity or not? Yeah,
exactly. And I think for me, kind of this is what I think. By doing this, it kind of it provides a way for people who might not normally be interacting with a disabled person. If this really blows up, which we're obviously hoping it will, suddenly they'll see in the news or in the media, where there's this guy with cerebral palsy, he's going up to Everest Base Camp, he's riding a horse, there's all this kind of videos and stuff about him, about his life, about how he kind of gets to work, how he does his physiotherapy, all that kind of stuff. They might start to think, oh, I actually do know a disabled person. I actually, could interact with them. They're not kind of some sort of alien concept. Yeah. Here's one that I can actually see living and existing and doing something that anyone else who wanted to put their mind to could do as well. Yeah. And for me, that's the really kind of powerful, exciting thing about this project, is how anyone can do this. It's just a matter of trying. And for me, and also for you as well, the fact that doing it on a horse doesn't really make it any less of a challenge or any less kind of impressive.
No, exactly. I think one of my real kind of, I suppose, pet points is that doing something differently doesn't mean that you're not doing it, and it doesn't mean that the way that you're doing it is any less or any less worthy. And everything you do, you have to do it differently.
Exactly, yeah.
The way that you live your life, you're normal, you're like everyone else, but the way that you do those things is different.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're still doing them. You're still living a life the same as everyone else. So, yeah.
No, precisely. I think a massive motivation for both of us is to try and change those perceptions, make disabled people be more visible in general media and the general public, and try and from there build a movement and build kind of a starting point to go on and make more kind of impact across society.
And it's not just about showing able-bodied people what life is like for a disabled person. Something else that I find that I really want us to kind of tap into, or people who I'd really love to see you and your journey, are young disabled people, children and the parents of children with disabilities. To see you and to see how much you're achieving, that's going to be hugely motivational for them, and for their kids and the parents, all of that.
And we'll be seeing that, right? So you manage our social media profiles, a lot of our Riding Everest accounts, and actually we're seeing, say, on Instagram, there are a lot of mothers with disabled children actually following our Instagram profile, for it, and we think exactly that reason. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I don't know, but I'd like to think that the kids are seeing your videos and your photos and thinking, wow, you know, I could have a proper job when I grow up, and I can do this, and I can do anything I want to. I can go to Everest.
Exactly. So yeah, I think that's kind of like why we're doing it, and kind of why we want to raise so much money for obviously an amazing charity that I love and support. And yeah, I think that's our third video vlog. This is Max
And Candy.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
See you soon.